Shinrin-yoku, your nervous system. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess X Goh, and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on the latest insight into trauma recovery. If you got any nuggets of gold in this video, please give this video a like, comment below, and share it with your loved ones who need to hear this. Have you heard or tried Shinrin-yoku? I'm going to share where this concept has come from and how it can really support you in regulating your nervous system, your physical, mental, and emotional health, like it has for me. So I went to a Shinrin-yoku session, which is in Japanese, forest bathing, in translation to English. And this beautiful park that I was guided to in London has been truly therapeutic. After flying less than 24 hours from Adelaide, South Australia to London in the UK, I really needed to anchor myself, to reset my nervous system as well as my mindset, and to recalibrate my emotions. So I give myself the gift of Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing, with a guided facilitator. And what she has shared with me is that the concept of Shinrin-yoku, forest bathing, has come from Japan. Doctors were prescribing patients who were literally exhausted and fatigued and overworked from their careers with unforgivable deadlines. And they needed an outlet to recalibrate because there was a high rate of death where Japanese people are being overexhausted through work and the high demands of it. And so the patients were prescribed to go to different forests for different things to bring harmony and balance. There would be a forest prescribed to manage anxiety or depression, another forest to manage blood pressure, another forest to help with insomnia. And so the minimum recommended time to be in the forest is 2 hours, if not more. And by doing this on a regular basis, and even just for one session, you can feel a massive difference already. But to do this regularly, it will help you to feel into this new sense of anchoring and groundedness, not just physically, but also energetically. You start become more in tune with the frequency of Mother Earth. And mentally, you become so much more softer and relaxed, calmer, and somewhat focused in a balanced way by being in the present moment. And emotionally, you just feel so nurtured, so held, and so alive by bathing into the richness of the multi-sensory experiences, by feeling the earth, touching the trees, smelling the flowers, hearing all sorts of wildlife going off. And it really is like a sanctuary. And so through this experience, I've taken whatever I can from it into my day-to-day practice. So spending some time that I may not be able to allocate 2 hours every single day to do forest bathing, but whenever I'm in a park, I would just lean my back against the tree, close my eyes, and just tune into the environment, open my eyes, and look into the fractal patterning of other trees with their roots and their trunks, their branches, and their thin branches. And that is fractal patterning. And we can recognize this patterning through our own system, such as our vessels, our blood vessels, our veins, capillaries. So it also lives within us as well. We are one with nature. And it's been proven that fractal patterning out of all patterns has been the most effective in regulating our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So take some time to hug a tree, to place your hands on a tree, to smell the flowers, the soil, the leaves, the bark, and to take it at your own pace, as slowly as you can, to look and take in and absorb the environment around you, the images, the sensories of the audio and the taste and the smell and the sight and what you feel energetically and emotionally. And treat this as a moving meditation whenever you're in a park. And this will help you to reset your nervous system. They say you need minimum 20 minutes to neutralize the positive eons, should I say, from the artificial light and our devices that we take on that keeps us in this fight and flight mode. And we need the negative eons in nature to bring ourselves back into calmness and into regulation. And when it comes to forest bathing, committing minimum 2 hours in one session. It doesn't have to be every day. It could be every week, fortnight, or month. And you will notice a massive therapeutic difference in the way you feel, the way you show up, the way you perceive things, and the way you fall asleep and stay asleep. I have noticed that my sleeping patterns have improved through forest bathing, and to experience this deep sense of relaxation and trusting the flow of where my life is taking me as I lean into the flow of Mother Earth. So this is something so simple, so easy, so accessible, and so affordable that you can do at any time. It's a matter of how much of a priority that you want to allocate this into your schedule. It doesn't have to be complicated or difficult. Again, as I've mentioned, it could just simply be once a month. And you will notice and feel a difference by just immersing yourself in nature and just taking it all in and finding ways to connect with nature, such as touching, hugging a tree, leaning on a tree, sitting on a tree log, lying down on the soil, and so forth. And the thing is that the trees, when they get stressed, when an animal starts eating their leaves, they emit this chemical smell that puts animals off from eating their leaves or whatever it is that they're carrying. And it helps to relax human beings and pets when they receive that chemical scent of protection from the trees. It also communicates to other trees through the chemical scent and through the roots that there is a threat of being eaten. And so this then invites other trees to emit their chemical scent. And this is one of the biggest reasons why we can feel these therapeutic experiences from the chemical releases of the trees. So give it a shot. Let me know how you go with that. And I would love to hear your experiences of forest bathing in the comments below. If you feel you're still struggling with regulating your nervous system, and that is due to unresolved trauma, loss, disconnection from loved ones, not experiencing closure from the past or in the present moment, or you're not feeling at peace with yourself, you might be interested in attending my Spring Equinox Women's Healing Circle to invite and embrace and embody your radiance again from within, and to dissolve and let go of the distortions that we carried from the feminist movement, the patriarchy, and our ancestral conditioning. You can join me live or on the replay via Zoom. You can also attend my weekend workshops where I share so many different healing modalities and techniques and processes to help you ground and anchor yourself and to move through what has been stagnated for such a long time and repress, for this to be freed so you can feel like yourself again, to feel alive, and to show up more authentically for life. And lastly, if you prefer to work with me one-to-one, I do offer my half-day and one-day trauma recovery retreats, just you and me, tailored and focused to your concerns and your goals that you like to work on. If you are ready to upgrade all aspects of your life, I have my 3-month online container, Find Yourself and Trust. I recommend that you watch my free webinar first, overcome the impacts of childhood traumas in just 3 months, to then book a free clarity call to see if this container is right for you, as it's not for the faint-hearted, and it's for someone who is highly accountable, coachable, and have the right intention and mindset to do whatever it takes to get to the other side. So you can find all of these details in the links in my video description. And I hope that this message from my personal experience with Shinrin-yoku and forest bathing to really help you to start regulating and stabilizing your nervous system, especially in the midst of chaos and uncertainty.